Hey, Opal as well. What's going on, crew? It's your boy Serrano. Welcome back to the channel. This is my Google Pixel Fold. We're going to be talking about this device in a little bit more detail, but if you're brand new to the crew, I truly appreciate you for coming through. But if you're already a part of the crew, salute. Hey, what's up? So this is the Google Pixel Fold. We're going to be talking about this device in a little bit more detail. And I definitely think it's going to be worth taking an extra look at after 7 months. So I really like the design of this device. You can see right there the hinge, which is actually folding flat. It looks really nice and symmetrical. You can see the camera hump on the back as well at an angle with the camera configuration. It looks really clean and really smooth at this, when you're just looking at it. So what we're actually dealing with on the back, we do have a really nice smooth texture, which is like a matted material. It feels really good and it feels really clean. You can see that the phone has held up over 7 months very nicely. And I really like the design of this device. You get your speaker at the top and bottom. You get a Type-C, you get your SIM remover at the bottom. No expansion of the storage. You get a lot of mics on this device. It has plenty of microphones, so it sounds pretty good during phone calls. The camera setup is a 48 megapixel camera, which is a wide angle. You also do get a 10.8 telephoto, and you also do get a 10.8 ultra wide. It records in 4K as well, and you get an 8 megapixel front camera on here as well in the cover display. And then the cover display is actually the 9.5, and the inner display camera, which I'm going to talk about, is a 8 megapixel camera, but you also do get dual stereo speakers on this device, and a 4821 milliamp hour battery. And so this has wireless charging. It has water resistant qualities to it, so you can dip it underwater. It's not resistant to dirt, but we are running the Gen 2 Tensor chip on here, the G2, and it's running on Android 14. It has 120 hertz when it comes to the speeds, and it looks really nice when it comes to the brightness. So overall, I really have been enjoying this device over the time that I've been using it. I like the form factor in the hand. When you open it up, it feels like a really immersive experience. The apps actually are optimized and they flow well on the display, so you can do multitasking, and you can you open one app, switch to another on the other side while you're using a different app, which is a nice little cool feature to have. And then you can also adjust the screen a little bit bigger on one side. Then you have this little dock at the bottom, which kind of leads you to your next move that you're gonna make on here. So overall, it's really good. It does have a really nice, it's got some substantial weight to it. It has the feature where you can go like this and, basically, customize the app. You also do get the gaming mode, or you can make it a full screen right here with the new features that they updated it with. So you can go hop right back in there, and then now you can actually run the app, any app on here full screen, which is a nice quality to have. So one of the things I wanted to talk about with this device, let me show you. You can get your gaming features. So you adjust your frames per second counter. Well, you have that available. You have your screen recording, do not disturb optimization when it's available for certain games. And so, yeah, this does fold. Let me show you. Turn this down a little bit. So you have your volume rockers on the bottom. Still not used to that. Still trying to get used to that as well. But Gorilla Glass Victus on here for protection. And yeah, it has a really nice display to look at. This display is actually pretty impressive. No scratches on there after I've been using it for the last 7 months. Like, I can't really see any scratches right now on there. So very strong glass that this thing is using on the inner display. It does have a crease on there, which actually kind of bends and you can kind of see it when you're holding it. It doesn't completely bend flat, but it bends flat enough where it can sit flat on the table and kind of be a little bit sturdy or whatever. But yeah, let me show you guys the update on here that I wanted to talk about, because this thing is actually going to be getting a new update that I saw coming in. So you go to system inside of settings, and then you can go into, actually it's going to be in security, system updates right here, and then you can click security updates. It's actually telling me that we do have improved security for your Pixel Fold. Your Pixel Fold is getting even better. It says right there, and then it says it's receiving the software update as part of the latest feature drop, which brings new and upgraded features to your device. So this is going to be very awesome. A really nice update that I'm looking forward to. I'm going to hit restart, and then when the phone is coming back on, I'm going to show you guys some of those new features that it was actually mentioning. Okay, so make sure you guys stay locked in, and if you're still here, just type down below in the comment section, I'm still here. So I know you're still kicking it with me, and I just want to remind you to hit the like button so we can get this video out to more people and help beat the YouTube algorithm. Okay. All right, guys. So the Pixel Fold is now up to date. It says check how your Pixel just got better. Hit next down at the bottom. And so I'm just checking out some of the new menus. Maybe we got some new features on here. One of the things I noticed is that they don't have right here. It says check the new version of Android. You can see right here, that's how you would actually check it. They have a way where you can actually figure out how to do that. So the phone is actually booting back up as we speak. One of the things I noticed is that they don't have circle to search. So you could use the Gemini app, because you can see this is the list, and right here it says the Pixel 8 Pro and the Pixel 8 have circle to search, as well as the 7 and the 7 Pro. Everything looks very similar, very familiar. Overall, it still feels really clean. Hopping into the settings menu right here, and everything still looks clean. We can go into system now, and you can see software updates. It's actually the March 5th, 2024 with Android 14. So everything is up to date now, and you can see you can go back in and check and manage. So this is actually new, how they're actually managing apps into devices. Updates are available, so you can update anything that's not actually up to date. You could also get this section right here for Play Protect to check for like malicious activity, and it's basically, they say no harmful apps if it's safe. You go back, and then you can see you have your storage here, as well as sharing apps and rating them. So that's pretty much everything that you would see here. But overall, everything is going to be pretty familiar. You have your gesture features right there. You also have the palm timer as well, which is also pretty cool. But the really good thing is that when you switch the video, you're going to be able to go into settings right here, change the exposure, go back, and then you have the ability to actually video stabilization locked, standard, or heavy movement. So the heavy movement one, I think you have to be like at 30 frames per second for that to work, and 1080, and then that'll actually work. So just want to throw that out there. But you also have your speech enhancement on here, so you can control all your settings in the camera as well. So just a really nice overall device in 2024. Google did a really good job with this phone. I definitely think they nailed the spot when it came to like basically what they were trying to do and accomplish, because it's definitely a really nice productive device that you can use in Google's ecosystem with like the Google Watch. The earphones work really well with it. You also have all of your voice assistant, like Google Assistant, products, that work very well. But hopefully you guys did find this video helpful. This is the Pixel Fold with the March 5th update. Is definitely performing very well right now. You can still customize all your features up top with your voice. You get your recorder, your screen recorder, your voice transcribe. I know that they mentioned in the update thing right here that you get the ability to 10-bit HDR video, ultra HDR photo on Instagram. You also do get the improvements to the call screen. You also do get improvements to app screen sharing and fast pair subsequent pairing, and also that's pretty much it. And then they also have docs markup checked off on the list. So like I said, the Google Pixel phones are very, very nice, very responsive. The G2 is pretty good. I know they have the new one out right now, but this one, they decided to make it with the G2 instead of the G3, but it's still pretty good. As far as the heat on here, it is a little bit warm. It'll actually, feel a lot better in the hand once it cools off. So yeah, that's the Google Pixel Fold is definitely a really nice device. I definitely like using it. It's been one of my daily drivers for the last 7 months, and phone calls sound really good. The multitasking with the displays is really good. It's held up really well as far as durability. Doesn't seem to have any really faults besides this not bending completely flat unless you flex it all the way out. And then it'll sort of bend flat, but it'll still have like a little bit of a wobble when you're laying it flat. But for the most part, it's a nice tablet to play around with when you want to get some things done on here and kind of just, mess around with this device in some more detail. So they do have this feature up top which says your Google Pixel just got more helpful, and then they give you some smart features right here. So you can check these out. They're definitely going to be offering you some nice things to take a look at here. So they have 7 tips for the essentials, 7 tips for the camera, 2 smart features right here. So dual interpreter mode, which I love using that, and then now playing, which is really nice. Nothing real new. Everything is like pretty much something that I've already known. There's nothing like that this update really did besides update the software, and the call screening is going to be more improved as well, and a few other features. But hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. I'm going to check you guys later. I'll get right back with you later, crew. But if you're still here, just type down below I'm still here, so I know you're still kicking it with me. I just want to remind you to hit the like button so we can get this video out to more people, and I'll hit you back. I'll check you guys later. Peace.